What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. It's Mr. DEBT Joe Lorick from the Money Etiquette Group, and here's some cryptocurrency news you should listen to today. News out of South Korea is that XRP and Ripple is expanding partnerships, which expands their ability to be used in retail stores. In fact, over 8,000 retail stores in South Korea, so more real-world usage. It's their partner with a payment service which has a relationship with over 300 franchises throughout South Korea. And we know that South Korea is one of the top markets when it comes to the XRP token. So this won't be so much about trading. This is more about using it as an actual currency and trading, a little bit mixture of both. And certainly it can be used other ways, but it's primarily going to be used as a means for investment exchange and also a means for purchase in South Korea. And remember, again, South Korea is the largest market really for XRP. They've been on Ripple years before most of the world has been, and most of the hype grew up and blew up about Ripple. So just good news for Ripple. Will that affect the price? We'll see. The market has been down, but in more news, bucking the market has been coined Vergecoin. Okay, Vergecoin, because of their crowdfunding efforts, and they've reached their crowdfunding goals, has seen a spike in price despite the rest of the market being very bearish. Now, we'll see how long that spikes lasts. I think it's already slowing down today. I don't know if I would be encouraged by the fact that they had to do more crowdfunding to raise money when this is a coin that's been in existence for some time now. And it's certainly, you would think that on its own merits and building partnerships that the coin would do better. But the fact that they had to crowdfund to increase their, I don't want to say holdings, but increase their holdings and increase their money and their funds, I don't know if that's necessarily positive, but for the short term, it did seem that it was positive because it did show that people do support the coin. However, does the market support the coin? Only time will tell. Nevertheless, good spike. If you decided to invest in that coin over the last day or so, you made a little bit of money, which is nice. Despite the market being a bearish market. And speaking of the bearish market, people want to know how long it's going to last. Again, we still have the same prediction that by the end of this month, it will be the beginning of a 2 to 3 month bull run. I mean, we will have some bearish days, but we think overall the market will go through a bull run. We don't see any major changes in terms of policy and regulation in the U.S. markets until maybe June or July. But we don't know exactly what that's going to entail. It might be more talks, and then maybe some more regulations or real regulations come out in the fall. We'll just have to wait to see. However, we know that discussion is taking place, and we do expect, again, markets to really move in a positive direction and go on a nice run, similar to what we saw in the fall of last year. However, keep in mind, this won't last throughout 2018. A lot of people will be coming back into the market that's been sitting on the sideline, waiting for prices to go up, which is not the time to come in. The time to come in is right now while the prices are low, when you can get Bitcoin for $7,900 to $8,000. I mean, it's definitely a good time to get in versus waiting until the market goes up. But we do depend on those who come in late because they make everybody else more money. So know that we do expect the market to go up. Outside of that, we don't have any more major news coming out outside of one more thing, LitePay. Now with Litecoin, and you've heard us speak about LitePay before. LitePay was supposed to do kind of what we saw for Ripple in the news for Ripple. It was supposed to add exposure for Litecoin so that it could be accepted with major or even independent retailers throughout the world. However, it looks like that company is already for sale. So it was a lot of hype behind it. Litecoin and the team in Litecoin believed in LitePay and believed that this would help them further the use of their coin, but it looks like it's already a failure. Now, will it be picked up by someone who knows what they're doing? And will it actually be adapted at a later point? We don't know, but as of this point, LitePay is shut down. Of course, we can look at the price at Litecoin and you can see that it has gone down, but I won't say it's directly a result of that because the market's been down itself. So it doesn't look like it's more down than it has been before. However, again, this takes away some positive news and some of the momentum that was built last month when they did announce LitePay's release. So we'll see how this affects the market long term. We'll see if it ever comes back out. But for now, just know that LitePay was a failure. Again, this is Mr. DEBT Joe Lorick from the Money Etiquette Group. If you're looking for more news and more updates in reference to cryptocurrency, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure that if you're just looking for debt tips and wealth tips and money management tips, you'll find them here at my channel too. So subscribe. I thank you for the support. You guys have a good one.